Differentiate the different types of rainfall. There are three different types of rainfall. First, convectional. Second, orographic. And third is frontal. Convectional rainfall occurs when the energy of the sun or insolation hits the earth's surface and causes water to evaporate, changing to water vapor. This warm moist air then rises, and as it rises, it cools. Next is orographic rainfall. Orographic precipitation, rain, snow, or other precipitation produced when moist air is lifted as it moves over a mountain range. As the air rises and cools, orographic clouds form and serve as the source of the precipitation, most of which falls upwind of the mountain's ridge. Frontal rainfall. Frontal rainfall occurs when a warm front meets a cold front. The heavier cold air sinks to the ground and the warm air rises above it. When the warm air rises, it cools. The cooler air condenses and forms clouds. The clouds bring heavy rain. We experience these three types of rainfall here in the Philippines, but we are not experiencing the snow because we are in the lower part of the earth. Differentiate storm from typhoon. Storm is a generic term popularly used to describe a large variety of atmospheric disturbances ranging from ordinary rain, showers, and snowstorms to thunderstorms, wind and wind-related disturbances such as gales, tornadoes, tropical cyclones, and sandstorms. A typhoon is a mature tropical cyclone that develops between 180 degrees and 100 degrees east in the northern hemisphere. The region is referred to as the Northwestern Pacific Basin and is the most active tropical cyclone basin on Earth, accounting for almost one-third of the world's annual tropical cyclones. Enumerate the different types of storms or typhoons that Philippines had experienced.
Typhoons to hit the Philippines. At number 10 is Super Typhoon Joan, known in the Philippines as Sainaing, which battered the country in October 1970 with a sustained wind of 280 km per hour. At number 9 is the 1995 Super Typhoon Angela, called Rosing in the Philippines, with 290 km per hour sustained winds. Tied at number 8, 7, and 6 are the 1967 Super Typhoon Carla, also known as Trining, the 2010 Super Typhoon Miti, locally known as Juan, and the October 1967 Super Typhoon Nora, known in the Philippines as Luming, all with a peak sustained wind speed of 295 km per hour. At number 5 is Super Typhoon Tip, known in the Philippines as Warling. It is considered the largest tropical cyclone ever recorded. It packs a sustained wind speed of an astonishing 305 km per hour. As we mentioned earlier, there are many ways of measuring or estimating the strength of typhoons. It could be by pressure in millibars, amount of precipitation or rain they dump on Earth, or in terms of wind speed, which could be by gustiness or sustained wind speed over a period of 1 or 10 minutes. Since, for purposes of our video, we are using peak 1 minute sustained speed as a measure of strength, our top 4, 3, 2, and 1 is a tie between the 1964 Super Typhoon Sally, known as Airing in the Philippines, the September 2016 Super Typhoon Meranti, locally referred to as Ferdy, the devastating 2013 Super Typhoon Hyun, also known as the infamous Yolanda, and finally, the most recent of the Super Typhoons, Super Typhoon Goni, known in the Philippines as Rolly, which is now widely regarded as the strongest landfalling tropical cyclone on record, even beating Hyun and Meranti. These four monster weather systems all packed a peak 1 minute sustained wind speed of a blistering 315 km per hour.
Identify the types of rainfall that you are experiencing in your place and show the results or effects in your daily activities. Only limited activities you can do when there is a rainfall. For example, you can wash your clothes or you can play outside of your house. So, only limited activities you can do when there is a rainfall. How this affect in economy? It affects in economy, for example,